Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Now, there's an old English saying that you never find friends between thieves, because they can't trust each other, can they? Well, it now appears that Ace Magashula's head's on the block, that certain elements within the ANC are now targeting Cyril Ramaphosa and demanding that he resign as well as president. And I'll give you a bit more meat to the bone. What's happened is that President Cyril Ramaphosa has been accused within a media report of basically corruption. And of course, Ramaphosa has lambasted the report that a complaint of corruption related to a dubious tender has been brought against him at the Sandton police station. The Star reported this week that the Free State Education Department awarded a tender to Ramaphosa's former company, Shanduka, to build schools. The publication said the Reserve Bank shareholder, Fani Fonsa, laid criminal charges against the president this week, alleging the tender was not advertised and no bidding process was undertaken. However, the presidency has denied the accusations, saying neither Ramaphosa nor any companies in which he held interest have received any benefit from school construction in the Free State or anywhere else in the country. And Ramaphosa has actually put out a statement related to this, dated the 17th of April, so that was just yesterday. And he says, "The presidency has noted recent reports in the Star newspaper related to a complaint of corruption against President Cyril Ramaphosa that has been reportedly been made at the Sandton police station. According to the newspaper, the complaint relates to a dubious tender given to the Free State Department of Education to the president's former company for the construction of a school. While the newspaper report is not clear on the details of the complaint, the report contains glaring inaccuracies and a clear misrepresentation of facts. President Ramaphosa wishes to place on record the following. Shanduka Group never received a tender for the construction of any schools in the Free State. Shanduka did not operate in the construction industry. The nature of Shanduka's involvement in operations are publicly available. President Cyril Ramaphosa was neither a director nor a shareholder in Shanduka Group in 2015. At the time, he was alleged to have persuaded the provincial department to award his non-existent contract. He exited the business in November 2014. The Shanduka Foundation, a non-profit organization established by President Ramaphosa in 2002, has made substantial contributions to the development of township and rural schools. The Shanduka Foundation is now the Cyril Ramaphosa Foundation. In 2013, the Shanduka Foundation committed 100 million rand to a school development project in the Free State, alongside Kagiso Trust, which also made a 100 million rand commitment, and the Free State Department of Education, which made a commitment to match these contributions. This project, originally known as the Kagiso Shanduka Trust, and now simply as KST, has to date facilitated the contribution of around 280 million rand from foundations and private sector donors to schools in the Free State. Neither President Ramaphosa nor any companies in which he has held interest has ever received any benefit from school construction in the Free State or anywhere else in the country. On the contrary, both President Ramaphosa and Shanduka have made substantial financial contributions towards the construction and development of schools. And it concludes by saying all of this information is readily available in the public domain. Now, clearly, Ramaphosa is getting some flack because there's another document. Let me show that to you first, and I'll tell you exactly what it's all about. Here's the document. Okay, now it's interesting because this document that I've just shown you was actually sent to Ace Magashula's office, the guy who's been arrested for corruption in the Free State. And Ace Magashula is suggesting that there are other people in leadership in the ANC who need to step down as well. And clearly, Ramaphosa is the one they're targeting. In that document you just saw, there are 4 allegations of fraud raised by, or fraud or corruption raised by the writer. His name is Zwelakhe Simelane, and he is apparently from the Brian Bunting branch in Gauteng of the ANC. And the email written to the Secretary General basically talks about these 4 different charges. The first one is a criminal charge laid by NUM or SAFTU on the 30th of March 2021 at Sandton Police Station. The charges related to alleged corruption, fraud, and irregular or fruitless and wasteful expenditure in Eskom, Sereti, and South 32 transactions. The charges relate to the ANC member being a beneficial owner of Pembani and or exerting political influence to have the deal approved by the Competition Commission. And then there is a link to the charge sheet. Secondly, fraud and corruption resulting in Glencore benefiting, this is a big one, up to 8 billion rand from Eskom when the ANC member was the head of the war room. Brian Molefe testified to this effect at the Zondo Commission. 3. Tax fraud and potential money laundering in the CR17 campaign, where accounts were paid to ANC members without any taxes being paid by either party. And finally, number 4, murder of innocent wildlife such as elephants and potential tax fraud. So you can see the knives are out for Ramaphosa now, and we'll watch this with interest because there might be an element of truth in there, but with the justice system the way it is in South Africa, I doubt anything will come of this. Please remember to register on lovinglifetv.com. Please remember to subscribe to Loving Life on YouTube. Please remember to like this video. Please remember to share this video. And above all, please stay safe. Bye for now.